right here at the Metropolitan Room, as we were closing the Guinness World Record attempt for the longest variety show ever, and they've contributed to the success of this record breaker. Thank you. These are your nights, Russ Weatherford.
Russ Weatherford, I love you, I adore you. I'm so honored and thrilled to be a part of tonight. This is per your request. Going back to spend the rest of my days in the house of the rising sun. Friends stay, friends go, but the friends that we will always know come through. Here's to old friends.
Tuscaloosa's calling me, but I say never. Southern drawls and honeysuckle leave me cold. There's no place like New York City for me. Took a long time selling me, but now I'm sold.
Say over again, and yet once over again, that thou dost love me. Though the word repeated should seem a cuckoo song, as thou dost treat it. Remember never to the hill or plain. Yes, I love you so, and that for me is all that I need to know. I will wait for you. It's a single stop. Dwayne Reed. Tiffany's is through for every out-of-town tourist now prefers to shop. Dwayne Reed. Each aisle is very brightly lit to help reveal its glories. 20 brands of tampons over 9 depilatories. How can you choose? There's not one near your address. Just wait, by dawn you'll have Rite Aid, a new CVS, and a Dwayne Reed right at your door. A big Dwayne Reed. You're just too marvelous for words, like glorious, glamorous, and that won't stand by amorous. It's all too wonderful. I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. To me, they just aren't swell enough.
Blossom and Chiquita are on vacation in Gay Harry.
Gay Harry. There's a husband who waits for me.
And me.
I'm a
I am not complaining, I'm just making observation. Expanding your horizons is a sign of maturation. Now I tolerate cigars, cause he's a smoker. I'm playing chess, though I confess sometimes I long for poker. I am eating sushi when I do not like sushi, but he loves sushi, and I love him. At certain nights, the night we met, there was magic abroad in the air. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley.
all the fine, but with a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, someone else will do the thing again. With a little bit.
There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you'll come and pour yourself on me.
Russ Weatherford we adore. How could we ask for anything more? Let's give him a toast. We love him the most. He's the one who this party is for. He's got kisses and kisses galore that he shared when we walked through the door. If we treat him right, he may stay all night. It is Russ Weatherford.
It is Russ Weatherford.
It is Russ Weatherford. We adore.
I believe that somewhere in the darkest night a candle glows. I believe for everyone who goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe, oh my darling, if you do, why haven't you told me? I told every little star just how great I think you are. Why haven't I told you?
I believe I am the person on this roster who has known him the longest. In 1976, I was hired by a dinner theater in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, this is true, and I left behind a roommate that I had only just met a few weeks earlier, a young actor by the name of Bill Forsyth. Now, Bill called me up in Harrisburg and told me he was moving to Los Angeles, but not to worry about the rent. He had found a replacement, some guy who had just moved to New York from the South. I returned to New York to find the living room in my apartment completely redecorated. When I finally met my new roommate, Russ Weatherford, I commented on the apartment's unexpected transformation. And he told me, earth tones.
Nobody knows where my Johnny has gone. Judy left the same time. Why was he holding her hand when he's supposed to be mine? It's my party and I cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. You must fall in love again.
I want to know where have you been?
Everything I need, it's not above me to ask you to love me. Excuse me if I fuss dear, but will you tell me, Russ dear, won't you marry me today? Mrs. Weatherford, oh.
Eric's so young and I'm so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say. Once forever I will pray. You and I will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Oh, please stay by me, my Eric. Oh, my darling, oh, my lover, tell me that there is no other. I love you with my heart.
Impossible to live with you, but I know I could never live without you. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you.
Russ Weatherford,
We love you.
ladies with an attitude,
Fellas that were in the mood,
don't just stand there, let's get to it.
strike a pose.
Cause Russ's photos,
Are better than Vogue.
vogue, vogue, strike a pose. Vogue, vogue, strike a pose.
And he creates by connecting people. Recently he connected me up with a song by Larry Kirshner. And he said, "You must sing this song." It's so hard to bear and too hard to take. My heart will transcend. I swear I won't bend. It's so hard to say goodbye to a friend. But life will go on, forever go on, for one such as you, one who has lived a life without
And just to think you will hear the incomparable Eric Michael Gillette sing one of the many songs I sold when I was young. This one ended up as the theme for the movie Somewhere in Time. He gave me his mother's pale blue ring box in which to present the sapphire, blue, topaz, and diamond engagement ring that I would give to Annette that evening. But if that weren't enough for permanent inclusion among our heart's dearest people, Russ planned and designed our entire wedding, along with Eric, who cooked all the food and, by the way, officiated our ceremony. He'll always be my friend, and I love you.
To be with you in love forever, I'd break the bonds of time and search until then. Somewhere in time, someone you knew, someday we'll find a way to say, I've come back for you. Bid love return.
just a good moment. That is one of the brass tacks things I learned from you. Tell me, how can I sum up you up here? Appraise you, my friend, apply some grand equation, and how can I put an equal sign on a man who is unequal?
I'm going to try to sing you a theme song. To dream the impossible dream, to fight an unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right, without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. Still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
In recognition of your significant contribution and the generosity you've given over the many years.
At that lovely bar where we met. It was classy. Those of you who know it know how classy it is. And we both fell in love with the artist's work. It was, she had all these wonderful seascapes and all these wonderful other, but she had a new medium. It was, she would take stones and colors and bring out life. I'd like to give Eric something that he will always have to remember me. Something that will make him have hope and know that life is good and he can go forward. And all these beautiful stones and all these gorgeous colors, and she had me pick the ones I liked. Ones that meant something to me and something to Eric.
And because of that love, there's the circle of life.